Well done, James O'Keefe. Big tip of the hat to the folks over at Project Veritas. They just released the first part of a powerful documentary which exposes, as they put it, a shady, coordinated communications chain between the DNC, Clinton campaign, Hillary Clinton's super PAC, and other organizations. The report follows Democracy Partners, the people who flaunt election campaign laws and manufacture violence at Trump rallies, and facilitate the flow of money from Soros to Clinton, without the mainstream media ever reporting on this. Democracy Partners is the tip of the spear for the Hillary campaign, the DNC, and the Obama administration. Scott Fovel is a major interview in this piece. A national field director for Americans United for Change, and head of his own Fovel group. Scott Fovel is a chain in a network of so-called consulting services that the Clinton campaign and DNC have hired. The Hillary campaign pays the DNC. The DNC then pays Democracy Partners. Democracy Partners then pays the Fovel group, and they're the ones who get the job done.
The campaign pays DNC, DNC pays Democracy Partners pays the Fovel group goes and executes the shit on the ground.
Regardless of what's on paper, these are the people who are the primary mechanism to pin Hillary as the lesser of evils against Trump. Bob Kramer, founder of Democracy Partners, employs consultants from the DNC and the Hillary campaign. A shady background that includes bank fraud. Kramer is the tip of this Hillary campaign pyramid.
Bob Kramer is diabolical. I love him for it, yeah.
Hillary Clinton's super PAC, called Priorities, cannot go near the DNC or the campaign. But that doesn't matter, because as Fovel reveals,
that I guarantee you that the people who run the super PACs all talk to each other, and we and a few other people are the hubs of that communication.
Since they are consultants, they can coordinate communication between different parts of the system, facilitating conversations that otherwise would not be happening if they followed campaign laws.
So there's like a Morse code between the DNC and the super PACs.
It's less of a Morse code than it is a text conversation that never ends. The thing that we have to watch is making sure there's a double blind between the actual campaign and the actual DNC and what we're doing.
They even know everywhere Trump and Pence are going to be on any given day.
Here, you have a schedule of events. Mm-hmm. We update this on an ongoing, rolling basis every morning.
Mm-hmm. Those are all the Trump appearances.
These are all the Trump and Pence appearances.
And have sent up to 500 people to Trump rallies to purposely incite violence.
Tomorrow, for instance, we are turning out 500 people in front of the Trump International in D.C.
Aaron Black, the response coordinator for these planned protests, admits to being the orchestrator behind the Chicago Trump protest. But just as he told the investigative journalists,
none of this is supposed to come back to us because we want it coming from people. We don't want it to come from the party.
We have to be really careful because what we don't need is for it to show up on CNN that the DNC paid for X people to. That's not going to happen.
They even pay for the hospital and legal bills of these people.
The one thing I'm never going to do is have some kid get punched out at a rally and then not have his doctor bill and his legal bill, if he gets arrested, pay for it.
They are the reason the Chicago protest was such a disaster. And never has the planned reaction been so successful. Trump's anti-PC style has made these accusations of racism and violence and bigotry an easy sell for them. And these are the people pouring fuel onto the fire, manufacturing the narrative. And I gotta say, knowing that Obama's staffers are the ones who worked on Trudeau's campaign really makes me wonder about what's going on here. This is just the end result of democracy. Political parties are springboards to power, and people do anything to get into power. And states, especially democratic states, need discrediting. There's no reforming the system. Check the links below to watch part 1 of this amazing piece. Part 2 will be out tomorrow. And also to find out how you can support us here as a PFT member or a PFT patron. Stay tuned, we've got more video reports coming soon. This is Dan Dix reporting for Press for Truth.
Perfect.
So one quick question.
Yeah, I'm just curious of what you make of the WikiLeaks revelations suggesting that this is rigged in favor of Hillary.
Well, the WikiLeaks are awful, and it was unfortunate. I'm glad that the DNC chair at that time did the right thing and stepped aside. So I'm glad that that's out of the way. We can focus on the work we have to do, which is to elect a Democrat to the White House.